Have you ever wanted to own your own island? New Brunswickers will have that chance at an upcoming tax sale. Goat Island is in the middle of Grand Lake, tucked between Cox Point and Weirs Beach, and the property's arrival at auction is somewhat of a surprise to locals who have visited the island for decades.
Really never knew who owned it, and never really bothered to ever try to find out. I always assumed the government owned it.
That's Brian Watson, who owned a camp on the lake for 40 years.
The island was directly straight across the lake from my place, so I got up every morning and looked out and seen the island. And like I said, we traveled out on the island quite a bit.
The island is a well-known gathering place for Grand Lake boaters, with the gravel beach on the north side allowing for easy access. Chris Spencer is from the Chipman area and still owns a place in nearby Cumberland Bay.
It's approximately 5 or 6 kilometers due west to get to Goat Island.
Spencer says one of his earliest memories is of visiting Goat Island. His children have inherited his love of the island, and now so have his grandchildren.
When we load the boat, even before the boat's loaded, they're asking, can we stop at Goat Island? And again, it comes back to there's very few beaches, if I can call it that, on the lake that kids can get out and enjoy the water, and Goat Island is one of those ideal spots.
But before you get carried away with visions of your dream camp on your very own private island, locals warn that it's not exactly a friendly place to build.
You'd never be able to build on it. It floods every year, regardless of how high the water. There's a lot of poison ivy on that island. And I did actually see it. And when I used to take my grandkids and my son out there, it was like, stay out of the bushes.
According to property records, the current owner is the estate of Lloyd C. Ryan. Due to unpaid property taxes, the province will auction off the island at the Fredericton Convention Centre on January 17th, and locals are nervous that a new owner will have a less laissez-faire attitude to the frequent summertime visitors.
It would be a tremendous shame for the users of the lake to lose access to that asset.
Ideally, Spencer wants to see the island officially in public hands.
Provincial land around the lake is non-existent. Around Grand Lake, you could probably count on one hand how many locations there are for public access to the water, and that would be the ideal solution.